Hi, my name is David, and this is homework one for circuit analysis. The first question, we're given that the current is in a conductor is 1.5 amps, which would be the I, and it's asking for how many coulombs of charge pass through any point in an interval of 1.5 minutes. So I'm gonna use the equation Q equals I, which would be 1.5, which is the charge, the current, sorry, and then we have the t, which will be the time, and it would have to be in seconds, so it's 90 seconds because 1.5 minutes is 1 minute and a half. 60 plus 30, it's 90, and then we just multiply 90 times 1.5, and it gives us 135 coulombs. Then for the second question, it says we have 4 coulombs of charge pass through an element from point A to point B, and if the energy absorbed in the element is 160 joules, determine the voltage across the element. So in this case, I use the equation of power equals voltage times current. So I solve for voltage, would be voltage equals power over current, and I just plug in, and it would be 160 over 4, and it gives us 40 volts. In the third question, the graph, it's asking us for if the charge is given in the box presented by the plot of the following figure, determine the current IT entering the box. So we're given the charge graph, and to determine the current, we just have to take the derivative of that graph and draw it into the same graph. So here, the slope in this case would be -0.5, so I draw the line here. Then the slope here in this part, it's 0, and etc. It's just following the slopes and drawing them. And for the last question, we just have to figure out every the power that goes through every, if it's absorbed or supplied in every of the elements, and we just apply the equation power equals voltage times current, and we have to remember that if the power it's coming in through the current is coming in through the positive sides, that means that the voltage is positive, but if it's coming through the negative side, that means that we have to put a negative sign in front of the voltage, like in this case power 3 here equals -12 because the current is coming through the negative side of the element, times 2 equals -24 watts, and that's it.